Yani ya Santua Girls School edition.
Now week 12 no, ya kala ni na dia free hall, and of course, etimi koso University of Ghana Stadium. 11 Wonders, but be no mo dano nenya enra new coach omunya no masa Emmanuel Edwards munya dwuma no mfama me omu pusu nyake ehwemienu a Dreams yes referred Dormont tia no what is answer bidie ka want to me ante 2-0 in favor of 11 Wonders. The tennis Matthew Amponsa and Edmond Afrapo omu and about modim etimi ball 2 goals no at the MI 11 Wonders you we no and sanya aba table no so and it said Dreams no baby odana ya na 16th position with 11 points and 11 Wonders masa still na no omo tesu sa so kwa na 20 dia omo twa na mo points no and a bank kra say 11 Wonders and a chat war with just 6 points and a quarantine visa I adwuma neat and ra wo nya bia nhwa dia tie no kwaya goals no fast by first goal dia na no den omo pepa no de ko na France wo club man ni ti panyan na bodo da tren mu nti ye guso ka oni nya no ye nti Winfred Dormont was enai wonu obedi atuga se eduru ba bi no na omo ye good na so ko na nim no omo fail se omo break chances.
Well, in some parts, yes, but in many parts, I think we were good. We created 1 or 2 decent chances, especially when we switch, from the 4 to the back 3. I mean, we create more overload, we put more attacking inclined players. We had some pocket of chances, but unfortunately, we didn't take, the chances. Yes, they took their chances. I mean, they scored 1 in the first half, and then they managed to score the second goal. I mean, the second goal was a killer. I mean, it was a killer instinct because just when we were coming into the game, the second goal really killed our momentum. But
yes, it is go na ehwe no masa na efe masa go we there anu ohye papa na the tennis Winfred Dormont the losing coach anu kasa we yepe and Emmanuel Edu coach fufra after Jay's upon Chapilo koye no wakwa for 11 Wonders at the air to be masa feeling here deep sansa na yema woda na me chia press nyaka tom say mudia mo win emfama me.
It's a great feeling, absolutely great feeling. And you know what? Today is my birthday, so I asked the boys, that's my birthday. They said, Coach, what do you want? I said, okay, then win this game for me. That's a special present. I think some of the games they lost, they played better, but you see, it's about results. So I would say this is the best game because that's where you have won and not 1-2, which is it's a bit convincing. The celebration ends right now because where we are stated on the table is very bad.
Na ne captain e fa say Emmanuel Boateng and MVP no one on the fire the mile every one as a firm and was say any jade obi mu no gidi sustain no problems e won no omo solve
ani agp say dada nyina e fight say beba league no e be wura mu problem no dey na normal kitingiti bas right now no e solve out and intia ma hu say e ma hu e first win no e solve out
monya new coach Emmanuel Edu oba ye na nyema ekose
oh you obi a okasa chire press ba oni edi nkomo won situation but you can solve out.
Which is a bit to survive a relegation?
Sure, 100%.
And somewhere what the two dra and no, Mammy Emra Duffy, Minka was made it to whom you be, Namivia, my house of folk draw when Matias Sante, and your bro, Masu did it Dramani. I'm so for was still one idea, one Casas inconsistency in our house and one contest, and no trophy Hodgma and Ogusu Yantino, a Duan Obuguswayo FA Cup, you so.
We said we were ready to compete for every trophy at stake, and so the FA Cup is just part of the trophies that are available for contest. And I think that we take very serious to this game, and that is why some players they were reserved and then they were packaged just to have good reserves, because it's a very neutral week where you have 3 games within some short time. Karila is just at the weekend. Traveling to my hometown in Tamale is a journey, and so you need to deload players, and then you need to attach all the games with all the seriousness.
So you see Abdullah, and I have some folk NCC chairman. Me person dey exclusive ni banti ba ko pema me. Was able to for problem there. And to better call Jesus na problem go has say chow. Now to dey see no, we dey say to go after here ready say osovia. Nya dey aban bia no ho sansan betiti omu biem.
I didn't see that. Now they can't say for you said the utility you were to go after the board chairman or who say nobody say no be no fine and boom. I was say after year to the bay.
I can't remember basketball stars. A promotion nations no. Yes, basketball stars player fence Moses Ata ɛna ɛtumi bɔ mmɔden ɛfa MVP no Samuel Atakumi goal stars masa kwano obo goal by saa wɔno ɛna MVP no over the weekend wɔtumi fa yɛ yɛnya Sofiane Osman so ɔno nso sena kan ɛde ma Hohoi United omuni betwam hye no Sofiane Osman fa yɛ Augusta Japan former Kotoko defender no sɛ deɛ Brekum chance no prepare wa kyerɛ hɔ wɔno ɛna bere mu hyia Samates no wɔtumi fa MVP no yɛnya Ishmael Ado so ɔno nso Lions afam wɔtumi fa MVP abra osina kan etia Karela no ɛna Emmanuel Bochen ɛnra ɔno nso etimi ɛfa yɛ wei ɛne sɛ deɛ ho nhyehyɛ no esi ɛteɛ ɛwɔ hɔ ɛnemo na yes visa yɛ adwuma bi wo nhyehyɛ pro so a Samuel Atakumi go kin chat ne deɛ ya update ni yie wɔpɔ 7 goals Emmanuel ano 6 goals ɔno nso ɛwɔ United afam Emmanuel Mafo 6 goals aduana afam deɛ teɛ hɔ no no ɛbusua ma me fa record so enwu hɔ na mimpusu nyakani yie na deɛ teɛ nie okay me fa we no ɛnso so na wokane sɛ wie pa ma me emeka wo sɛ Richmond Opoku young apostles ɛwɔ 5 goals ɛna Pentrebu Basketball Stars ɛnso ɛwɔ 5 goals a sɛ deɛ wo hwɛ hyehyɛ pro so a clean sheet no Lawrence Osei Lions goalkeeper no
December 2025. Okay. So any nam
your socials no so that Oyerepa Radio on Facebook, Oyerepa TV Ghana, Oyerepa TV Ghana, and Oyerepa Radio, and so back follow page no. Send everybody move from commenting. I'm a bar boss player. I can I'm gonna say this.
Okay, so towards the Ajanwe. Maybe somewhere. There's almost yeah, no. Anna. Omoba. The weekend, ya no moba. Oh, yeah, tell me and quiet. Sir, yes, we anniversary and no 25 years. Yes, and then no fights. WWE 25 years ago today. And yeah, said yeah. How many years? When you're saying? 1 year. August, yeah, 1 year. Enzo Fernandez also winning the World Cup with Messi was incredible. We were fully motivated because our team grew up watching Leo at home on TV. Gerard Piqué said Ronaldo was complete in everything. A true football machine. Playing against him was extremely complicated. FIFA catcher clubs said they will be able to retain their players selection for AFCON, selected for AFCON until December 15th. But the club can still have an arrangement. 21 of December. And I'm just say by 15th next say play another club now. Say a federation on any club no, and I agree. But on mandatory counts, it was a 15th there. Obia Echo one Laporta Hans Flick is happy at Bassa. I can confirm on Sunday we had breakfast and he was happy and excited. There will be an emergency meeting between Madrid and Xabi Alonso on Thursday. After 4 to 5 players voice their concern about tactics. Okay, so players now and then I go carry them the African coach, you know. Thursday. Almost saying, how on saying. Okay. 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 Manchester United staff are baffled by Luke Shaw's continuous omission from the England squad. Admitting that Shaw has been injury-free since April and is adamant he can still play at left back. But says Sean, Obo left back on Manchester United. Say no. I'm saying now so with me Eddie. Says England want about that position. Lewis Kelly Bobby now I'm saying. And okay. Tomsey also a friend Luke Shaw. Harry Kane is one of the best attacking players I've ever played with. He's an absolute key there in front of goal. So Ricardo Quaresma. I wish I was 18. To young people nowadays are more spoiled. In my time, you had to be so much better than others. Okay. Charisma was a talent. Okay, so at the answer of Kotoko, according to reporters, there was a meeting.
Yes.
A lot of issues came up.
Of course.
And we'll be discussing some of them. A year. On say, a year. On say, Musia say, Namo Twatu, Namo Kwamfaso, the club, Nebeko. I'm sure discussing and player, technical. There was a boom back on how we can get the supporters to the stadium, how Minuamonko can get more sponsors, Fabu sensors. What I say, was also a part of the discussion. Nikwan say koye na kwan be fa so ase kwan be fa so de bia dem.
Supporters from today.
No nina what some fa kwan be fa so asesa no. Because ye hu omo wen ni adom park ayema. Enyo omo de omo ye nipa te say ya. Omo te say ya. Enti niema e mani park stadium no. Yes, result is one of them. Benye no nkwa. Se hu omo so omo sha sa enko. The teams almost said that about park in the hall. And Tinia Nunquan and Manco for back. Some years say, but the result was not that bad. I said they were still going. Dear. So, Masoud, you look at some of these things. Good discussion there. Didi Dramani said the club is fully prepared to compete in every expectation, including the FA Cup. Good. Yusuf Abdullahi. Oye supporter chairman had to focus on a cassette. To go after the yes, only scored by Marian heading go. No, but so we send your money in added than a quam. And Sana, so what I say, Sana or Cano. Living wonder so on the last near can coach back when I said, Namomenka. You know, we be over Drosy. Then I say, Tapon was saying. No, the cocky can we are since in our abundance. Now they are winning too early. Say, hey, too early, but they have won, they have drawn. Too early, that baby. It's just that they can win games if they have a good coach. A true Amaka so mobile. I don't know how they went to me entry. No coach for by the entry. Pekka Saduro. And the Black Queens in England, a baby, yeah, baby. Kim Lars, Joker. Joker or no any coach on England or say it is all case we say the fact say England have friend or some rami more friendly match scratches and the fact that the okay into winning near count near day by is 9:51 but ben to so 9:52 in Vermont na fe fire room na fe yenko. Okay. Zanity on the ways of Kanjan and magic drinking water. And I have a opium. And as a Premier League, full amnesty. Barca and Atletico Madrid. Hey, Barca Atletico Madrid. Metabasechi.
Atiko beating Real Madrid also game there. Go and check.
Atiko no na Arsenal 4-0. 4-0 Barca bechomo. Arsenal jomo 4-0. Barca bechomo. Dabi yankasa mo na mo kan say Chelsea ase Barcelona and Arsenal. Never had him. Yes, Atletico Madrid, Nemukota or Machino. And any Pamudi over them. Atletico Madrid Namukota or Machino. And I make us as a for near. Yanko, Moteche. Mukoji being a Yanko.
on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Now, Maminko Cameroon, Naminin Komo, our Cameroon, and then Anopay Mac Bryce. On himself, Feka Photo Forum, Abon Nancy to na Mirror Studios, no meeting, come on, our Cameroon Mamuho. And I'm say, a Feka Photo Fue, a dinner by Mac Bryce, Mujana Kwai, and I'm say, one, Masa, Obayano. Players and a feka foot the beer and Tawantawa and woman tem and your non players and I say Emma and we get Diana woman ayano on bufeka foot follow Tise Bianca Ghana ha near national team coach on for F Mac Bryce sa and na oye our Cameroon afe a do the uncle press conference uncle players said on no montem tier nina air factors in tea and I'm with a channel quite uncle not to before from Amaya Juma Emma the indomitable Lions of Cameroon na Abusiam David Pago and I say Abaya Trene ama the indomitable Lions of Cameroon or say Emrana Mimiako Danom me papa or your military mano and tete me wo efia a soldier for na wo na masa media mary store discipline our national team num anunti na beto abonten se okoko piema players bia he ogide e mu nyina nyade se afcon 2025 fa eltojam e Morocco nyina wo metime akobia no pay yele sansam num eto onim na aye big ayonkofa kan say na abekoso before 21st day of December 2025 Egypt and Nigeria and about December 14th amobo ayonkofa can say and sample and a tournament proper etime asasia and pay metesan semina etuanim ma yanko England na fe yanim komam ewo England and pay na Mark Alexis Alistair or the atuja sa Ukraine afi 2026 expectations no na awsro and ya ocha Liverpool fans na with players womo to eninti na obia enim sahwa afidie Liverpool ni sha e man numisia or say do become ache fans na ene say en kakra things take shape abefa ama team no say all the players abeka adada for one here na blend and ya juma chemistry no I was say take time kakra ansa ana aye adwuma amo players amo si akan ama Liverpool ni nimpa say they have to do more for the club. Samuel Chukwueze or a player ama AC Milan Obolon ama Fulham Demete etem se Fulham consider Samuel Chukwueze ambeni deno permanent na fe watnam aye adwuma ama Fulham bobokorom yanko Pep Guardiola na suye Pep trene ama Manchester City na Pep say Ukrainian are crucial in the winter period emra yeberumum our January na fe e matches no ababo so enti dia oka ade acha ne plus nyina and some I was match after match. Now, say, Masa, say I have 20 points ahead of the second positioner. That's a crucial. So, some OJ League now. I was ultimate fighting. Say, OJ points are with 25-30 points. And say, I was a city. Ultimate fighting more. Nemrebia. About to 9 KBA call and festive period. Nanka City LED best 6-9 points. And yes, this time I'm 8 I was amuya more. Na pay me the video the voice number mau. On himself Pep Guardiola Koshia City fans being Kodabio. And I said don't come again. I will not sign the autograph again. I know your face. Go to school and prepare yourself. Nkodabi I also go school na kofa nema ntadia sa onsa autograph momo. I know na Pep say way at the last time me hu habiba men sign man some mere se mu ko school kokosua de mu jira ha ana mo ye autograph Pep Guardiola.
Don't come again. I will tell you again. I know your faces. Go to the school and prepare yourself, guys. You are age. You are young. You are young, guys. You don't be here. Waste your time. Okay. You want to live your life doing this? Or honestly, you want to do the rest of your life doing this? No. I used to be a chef before. Let's continue to do it. Prepare better. Prepare better. Fucking hell, man. Just for the whole people, it's not for you. Where are your dreams? Tell me, where are your dreams? Where are your dreams, my friend? Let's practice, practice.
I know I am some pep Arutuka. Na Enra or your press conference ahead of Fulham. Na said the Ora game room about Phil Foden Abaso with a Juma Phil Foden. I at the Ama Club on Pep Guardiola.
The last game against Leeds, it will happen last season.
No, the game against Leeds on Saturday.
Yeah.
Your team this time a year ago, would you have won that game?
I don't know. I'm not able to know what happened or what will happen. I don't know, to be honest.
But have you seen a big difference in the mentality of the team since then?
Because we won?
Yes, to where you are now compared to this time last season.
It depends on field. Put the ball in the net. I don't know that define the mentality of one team or no mentality of one win. I don't believe in this kind of things.
Okay.
Marco is many years there. Always have been in really tough games. Difficult. The organization is exceptional. And every year I have the feeling that with the ball they are better and even better. Tough opponent. I saw the games these days, yesterday and today, against Chelsea, against Arsenal, last games against Sunderland, and always it's so difficult for the opponents break up them, and always have been in this beautiful stadium in London.
And can I just check on Rodri? How is he weekend perhaps?
No.
And no, I am some pep Arutuka Liverpool here, and I make an pay intensity or so, and Liverpool a training tea and pay on a party the Liverpool manager and a slot and then run on a training grounds on Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa Radio, on Facebook, Oyerepa TV Ghana. Nina Etasom Enzo Fernandez winning the World Cup with Lionel Messi or say incredible Nana shadow TV show and Timina Konya and Copiamo our World Cup near Santuaso at the World Cup at the Emmanuel Enzo Fernandez on a deadline day. Now on move to Chelsea and I say catch Rui Costa say me paucho me die so pa and say me bomb at the our Premier League na Masarin Tentem team which is Chelsea at the Champions League near the other day said the TB or Semeko na me kobo Emma woman only say OJ best young player of the 2022 FIFA World Cup and Enzo Fernandez at the Etujasa Ukraine na award to before 2022 FIFA World Cup na or expect say ayonom and a sa award to a collective effort na buaya ema ono Enzo Fernandez sa abasobotenom na nsa etime akaya report and say Liverpool eye dwombe bia sa Atalanta midfielder afi as a break in nyakakra enti consistency na nyamfa mfino ho di and Ederson Jametim Ederson Liverpool hwanim sa Ederson wo msam ebetime akara beja midfield wo amba wo ana slots are present why o here midfielder no ningina mo ni sa hwa edu games bia wo here bia the presence be wo midfield wo what ma pia enti amanu FIFA inform clubs ningina say player now of your bibrem ha now about 2025 AFCON bia obetima kipuno until 15th December 2025 na wakom akoye adwuma ede ama team Thomas Frank or say abientia yehu Xavi Simons of late the games mo onim say wako 3 games Xavi Simons MOBA and still adaptation tia Premier League no anya dey say boy no etimi ahusu bebre akudabi si akan ema eche Spanish Primera División Santander Munidi and Rodrigo Mendoza na report HM's sporting director Emma Arsenal Andra Beta Ayodobia Sir Rodrigo Mendoza na sabakanom na fobeya juma edi amatim no na opening chair obakaya of Christian Mosquera and Martin Zubimendi efi La Liga latest one Rodrigo Mendoza and I him say odrebam na fobeya juma edi ama Arsenal Fred osinu krenye and run penning for catch and say Fred says there ufi Manchester United no na sad news at the Emma or no Fred and na busu sansa ne mano na omanije Manchester Cromwell Manchester United staff almost say omo ye baffled why look sure as a baby atwensa after the 3 lines of England players on kwante yan twensa emfa no and reporter efi Manchester United staff asuayem etodwa anopay ma yenko Spain anafe yenim kobom ewo Spain anopay Barcelona prepare akosia Atletico de Madrid and then 8 p.m. training on and a dark screen so Hansi Flick and atodwa say Atletico one of the best teams in Europe. I'm increasing the quality in the summer. Say Barca episode amutin kudimna I was amupejam amumotimbodum Barcelona expert say ombe grantum 1C license no now kimu amutresa amunsabeka said the ombetima hosti 62,000 fan capacity I was sportify campaign ho na say o coach one Garcia na Hansi Flick ukoti nuhuni say and also Mamin can't be anti. Makoti so many good goalkeepers. Manonoya, Makotino. Number one Garcia there, or one for the future. And we are Samoa goalkeeper. No, what can't a fun or Hansi Flick? We see we have to play our best level against Atletico. And then say ye percent Kurma. I was saying tomorrow ye pigeon.
It's like we have to play on our best level against this team. And how I said before in the beginning that this is one of the best team in Europe, even with a lot of quality. I think also they increased the quality with the transfer market in the summer. So it's really a fantastic team. So I like to see them playing.
Marcus Rashford wrote from Manchester to Barcelona, say, and I'm Marcus Etienne. And see, I know I later sir, if you Eltogam and let an permit Asianum, the Etienne, Real Madrid and Chapi Alonso, our meeting Thursday, and I'm meeting at Rebasum. 4 to 5 players are contacted. Club number for Ukraine near Bohonoma, Koswa and Koye. Finally, Ricardo Charisma was Median come present day me 18 years. Some could kitting kitibia sorene, you who bob gidibia mobo. Nanso ye sell no more kwaji ballon d'or, no more say. Ye mamma was so boat to some level and some punas animal, yet the amount Ricardo Charisma. Then some I don't know. On this note, live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. And in Kofon Close 70 Esi Hanope.
Yeah, to Jumadi so Eddie Amamo still live on Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Television. Ye can kakrebi eba Jumadi no ebeto aso Eddie Amamo. Ye didia ye no mo debiara eya aduane koye num no ya na onim se empempe aduane no kakra bi ekohyehe yesime no ena eya na lead to eya to decay eya na yese no enya ahoade bia na yese no kala na sesane ade na eba ne sa Pepsodent charcoal and Pepsodent about toothpaste and I was say yeah the AQS Pepsodent charcoal no me ba try the fluoride and I natural charcoal lemon mint and a zinc e o me boa e ma yese no fita etienum e ma yanum kan eba no eye ehwampa enti no utie me na no pe na pese abusua ni nyina manum kan no o ka so obi ho a onko tebe bi se akwa de sente free na num ba na nya Pepsodent charcoal and Pepsodent herbal toothpaste and na e wose o de etwuse boa e ma ogam no enya ahwodere ntino o sori ano pa betwuse o koda na dwu betwuse a Pepsodent charcoal and Pepsodent herbal toothpaste and e wose ope na o de ekofi Pepsodent every smile matters. Kingdom Herbal Center, Kingdom Garlic Capsules and Bitters, over 15 years adroy ewura Ghana mamu ano asaya de na eguso a esa Crawford Transform baby e de aguma amfa momo. Kingdom Garlic Capsules and Bitters anxiety, a boy immune system, the stress, arthritis, after bomber hypertension, free pediane, so heart disease, and after cholesterol level, no, Nina Esobetia, a Kingdom Garlic Capsules and Bitters, or the Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules, for sexual weakness, waist pains, after mental stress, not for area amount physical energy, into a one day mapa, a Kingdom Ginseng Power Capsules, tremendous capsules, no, a ma edro, a CSC mano, Emma Omo. Kama menstrual disorder, vaginal infection, and a face of bad odor and carbonate. To us here, Eddie, if you are in way, Dodronum, our Kingdom Herbal Center, Okanshi Drug Lane, Ewan Cry, Flora Pharmacy, Herbal Chemical Shop, B, El Benyabi, not what to offer Kingdom paying for, not what Jedrobia. Omo numbers 0597 298-855 and our face was 0559-761-144. Mewacho OPEP rural banker offer the best banking service ewo Ghana maimuha bosomtwe Rural Bank PLC. Now about bosomtwe your services no egu awudo bebre loan services ye no ye de boam amuanya sika na fe dwumadie bia wudi ahoche bia ba no o de akoso ano ye savings account aba be bia bi ehonum current account fixed deposit ye susu savings ye special account joint account afa kidi account enkwada no bi account to be emo mo dache se de be o mbenyini no na obofuto bi amomo na omo ho ankyere omo ye ma susu loan micro or group loan, yama salary loan, agricultural loan, afe business and commercial loan. Ti juma dia bi awudi say ya juma na wo ye say asema sifie say bi kra na wo tu susu na pe loan. Anasa wo ye aban juma eni bosom ya so sika mai o pe loan ani nyina bosom chi rural bank PLC yama obi ewo yaseye ye branches no me wacho head office ewo kontina se atonso agwe ho jachi kokofu trade ahinema kokobi adwuna se ebu akọ atonso bokro aputu oja magazine efia kobi ni abinchi market bia ye nyina no okwa odoto we ni ye bosomtwe rural bank PLC ubehu ye ewo ho free na ni endi ensawaso ewo sika se mu 0508 6427050508 642705 expert in unit banking the Bosomtwe Rural Bank Aiming Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. Obayehwa stroke yebesa edi amount fertility issues awo nsem yebesa afi yade bi atan so acha yade kwankro broni beka se chronic disease and infection bra yaso yebe ho adwuma edi amount your best diagnostic machines are yade skilled personnel agina ho oba yado share afidie ni so nipa so mercy yade we ne ha no eno ne ye makoma kwa aduonu nan yade no ni bi beka ubenya yaresa ye me pacho ba yaso ya kuma se Atwema Techiman kwada so fo ase ekwan so 18 other branches e Ghana yo enche boga wa bibia ni akra takra de tamale atebubu nkoko sunyane ho sewidebi so na afi hohoi for Amen Scientific Hospital e was 0277 00 1234 and a 0241 367349 Kanjin and Magic drinking water e sunya dro Juma ebedi woni padua ni mechen so anom doctor dro ni nyina ne se kangen alkaline water entu nom acidic water udi nuane a ede acid eko ni padua nim no na kangen e ba abe flash system ni mu na acid ni nyina ede afrim ya ka cho dada ese ni padua bia acid e won bebre no ya de etumi ten ni padua ni mu tu nom kangen na alkaline water no ebe tena system ni mu ya de bia entumi enta system no emu anopai you can for kanjin and magic drinking water at the amabo heart oliver any kidney ho ban and so ebi obrema UGC Tafuni Road Abawaru Junction Lizzie Hotel Santas Run about Pakiki e was stadium na fe Ashton Sumankwan ni junction e bi e ho fre kanjin na ji unso ni bi 0241 449191 and a 0507 379474 Apomodin Herbal Clinic Dr. Sam ose ni yade ni nyina na so ye na ba oye won adwuma ema wani enya problem biem ema esum ndru ni padua no enti bo wani no ho ban yi yade bia he ni no free ho eye cataract syphilis glaucoma high pressure long and short sightedness oba obey ni nyina de free am wani no ehu ade ye na ehu ni biem Apomodin Herbal Clinic Kumasi Sofolai Soja for Kwane so but Choni Assemblies of God asoy no and edian we have Dr. Sam was 0551 098961 0551 098961 Grow Fine Herbal Tonic Grow Fine no mojadro num Grow Fine Didi Kama Daye onsano nine ayetititi ebeja moja no ebenanti ye num Grow Fine oba ubu onsa or how pi ene wo mu a Grow Fine be he ese onsabuo mu no bibia be jojo ediama vitamins eboa emeni padua ni nya hoto no Grow Fine about tonic ena ewo mu eno nti na also pedro ni binom okọ kolina keba misty eba smart eba Freddy Mens apidan pure leaf ena fe chemical na eba shop bia no Grow Fine no ni bi ewo ho dodo na apata ko digital eba clinic kuma say amakom runabout ye ben Bank of Africa ye number edidi juma 0244 596532 0244 596532 me wa chow tie me na no pay now wasi results aba wasi no say on say na no ye say enkrofo no bebre na fairly subjects ni bebre o enti no me ba cho ko Anglican University College na ko Anglican University College a me ba cho omo na eboa mo atumi abesua ade ewo omo asoye na programs omo offer no a BSc assistantship, BSc nursing, BSc information technology, BSc human resource management, afi BSc general management. When na courses a me ba cho be PM ewo Anglican University College of Technology. Wom now so atumi enya certificate na de akobo bra eje wasifo GCE advanced level ye GHND for matured applicant foreign students munyina ye jemo na de tene se obefe number no anaso be kwa website na also watumi ato ye form ni bi na wa fill e de aba number ni 0501 358568 and afi 0505 091054 na on the Anglican University College of Technology at the Encomo. Never cho ye no they are accredited by GTech Aoba or how be any actually EdTech SMBTS Bemoba Pejo Atenkem low libido ye free or ono kenitia or combedo eson in bedi enshemu waste space ebe ye free or low sperm count beko premature ejaculation EdTech SMBTS ebe yinina ed e free or Bema oba meba cho me say 21 times in a month. And who can ensure EdTech SMBTS and a airbow chemical herbal shop across the country in Rubenya Biato, Opedodoa, Edu Herbal Clinic and a Diaba 0243 989 368 and a 0201 044 221 ABA Herbal Clinic. So far, Tasofo Rasta no Osebra. Now, ba obemu adro fagu aduane a wodimo me ba twa ewa wani ni ntire so na ate so e di amount emma ohaw bia emma ni so ntwen emma esum ne man sakra enwa ye se ote eye wani no eso me ba twa bo wani ne ho ban pe ABA ba clinic na draw de man na de agu aduane ma di no na bibia akokama enso atumi di ama oso ba for prostate liver any kidney ade efabra obeye ho adwuma e di ama kwada so dwuna se main market eche ma doma inkro Ebenezer Preschool omoben appear could be close to a ho and ABA Herbal Clinic Fred Doctor 0541 565 199 and 0502 812 161 Partners and Pairs Jumadi 20th December and Eba so bra now so young connect Emma Obi aware for ba ye revive o ma ware amomo single say ba ye connect omo ye wia na ye di odo e de aguso ye be didi ye be tonyom ye be twa pictures ba Jumadi pi ene ho be ma oba mpacho dress decent na fabra se de be ya obi hu a ne kon be do so no be hyase atu anamon Jumadi Pastor Patricia Morgan Eshe Bishop Dr. Stephen Tufo womo na eba ene yen abekasa tickets no 500 for couples, 300 for singles. For number we na your tickets 0506 044 834 and 0249 725 017. Your ticket partners and pairs 20th December Mikado Plaza and Ebaso. Ye to Jumadi so Eddie Amamu Apomodin Bar Clinic. I crado womune che ya pomodin and one sem oye ya pe. Na Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong abadwafo nyina etena se na show no ato aso edi amam Dr. Akwaba
yeah me de share
sempa odi free apomodi aso ye ba na no pay yetio
awrade nyakopon shoyi papa me de nchia sonko efre eya apomden Herbal Center edebre obibia na dani dan nyina ya na apomden de ka ne se de oba de esifa bonua na ebia woni sibre ebia woni din no saa na se oba eya apomden Herbal Yesu yare bia ewo bia anasa ahamaya yede de etuti anasa yede sa yarwa eti ena no pese obi tie me eye Oyerepa FM isu anasa TV isu a onfa nani entwa eye Apomden Herbal Center ye location no eye Sofulai Kumasi Sofulai opposite Assemblies of God Sofulai opposite Assemblies of God it is a oba yebeboa yebemu aduro amoanom na enam se so ama yare bia woni pedwam so etime ade akọ ede makama pa yare a yesa ebi ne obuon ma ose nani ede enia obuon ma ose nani efra obon mo se doctor me de abosia asagumani so anase me pese manini saa oni problem so oba ay apomden herbal center bebo be mo duru amoanom amoni na afra nyina de de akọ de amakamaka pa kai se de den na bible ekase ni padua nyina kanani ani eti se wani edusumo ni padua nyina de edusumo eti se obi tie me na so wakọ doctor bi anase ene physician bi ho no waka che se maame papa auntie uncle wani ehurade biem dia bra bo anone bra ay apomden herbal center oba be boy be moduru amwani na dey ate akokamakama pa gina mo sisia 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 obeka se na eni yawre ne yomu ahodo na doctor mu dia hi na osa emu nia wo de doctor aka cho se wani no se ne sifate bia oba meboa mesasa wani yawre ne de ediamo na de kan cartwright ya dia se eba nipadua akwa a eye ani so a ha dwen pa eba se bo se adefite bi na ababe tare aye wani no so ababe tare o eyeball na de nyina de eboa emotimi hu ade bo se na ababe kata so ban sa difficult se obetime de ehunade eti se utie me na se doctor ka cho se udin cataract ana se wakọ any physician bo no ka cho se maame papa udin cataract dia eye etedia oba meten te he kumase ha eti se the whole work metime aka se me apomden herbal center oba me na metime de asewani na de ediama eti se obitem na sane de cataract omla oba menchen menimu ha mamu dro abo sha se de anom abo hori makabu changes na afedi ene cataract ana ete biere ewani so de edi efro no mama eti number osisi a 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 di number osisi a 0551 09 89 61 kai mese yewo eye sofulai kumasi sofulai baby afri baby ayo kumasi sofulai opposite Assemblies of God kumasi sofulai soldiers for kwano so opposite Assemblies of God so oba na so de ne cataract na woso nkwa dia wadawroma wode ja bibia e fama doctor oba mebo mamodu amoanom ama cataract bi etimi ade efro ni so edema obo no se doctor median air glaucoma mako hospital ama doctor cataract me se median air glaucoma only problem glaucoma so eye hawa eba ani so na den nyina ma yeni no eye ko den na yo unseen bacteria bia omu didi akoya ni ntinso metire omu wi eye yen eyeball tibasa bibia no wani pruso ebasa no wani eye ko so utie me na se doctor ka cho se udin air glaucoma pentem na bra ay apomden herbal center doctor masoye oba mabua mamodru amwanom ama ida seen or unseen bacteria biara o ma wiwi wani ntinso senti ama wanya glaucoma ni nyina be de ebeko ediama it is a utemi a pentem na ti number osisi a se oba ena me frama me kwakotrase me hwene pa biara obeba masoye ene dey se oba mabua mamodru ama glaucoma bia doctor bia ka cho se glaucoma ti hu ade glaucoma ti agese ukokosha spesa na se glaucoma ti agese ekokọ operation oba mabua mamodru amwanom kai se madru eyadru yemfa engu ye ne so dabi oba mamodru amwanom na aboa ama ewura wani ntinimu na aboa ama akowani no so na eyi ene glaucoma bia ede fro ni so ede mawo gina mo sisi a 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 Dr. Soba de mre ebetumre so menya ho adaje esese unti anamo ho menya ho adaje no mabro na my your lab scan test mi wi mama card ansa na mi wi menya abotre e de mra to bro so na ma show kama no wani ya bia wo de ba eye masoye eye apomne na ba center no mabro na eye wani nyina de etimi ehunu ade kama pa obo so se doctor wadawrma meso me call hospital no me de eye eye pressure we kwan akwa na sa kwa hodo a efa so eba ye ni so wo ya eye pressure tebe yo operation kai according to physicians and as according to we the doctor am ye di atimi ade ahunu se nipa ye ni etise kusia eti the moment ya wo de second ana bibi ebeka wani no enya board there is no way obetimi di fufura de asha nan eti so utiemi a se wo de ne high pressure nti kwa koye operation jai bra oba doctor apomden herbal center aye locate anase yewo sofulai opposite Assemblies of God so ba mebo momo du amonom ama high pressure nti ukokotwa kwan ama ye de second aka wani oba mebo mamu aduro no amoanom enam say so ama high pressure be atimi eden afre ni so edam agina mbo sisi a 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 eti sa utie me na so woni na yoya odi na glaucoma odi na high pressure bia na odia no so ti se eyete ebo ena ye de oso obo no was doctor mitimi pesa mani san mani akọ obo no was doctor me ba we say de okọ eye school a age se okotra blackboard achi anasa age so ba ni mpa ansa na otimi de ehunu ade obo no was wontimi hwekane a o hwekane bo se na ade bia to sign rumble sign na de edanim enye papa oba mebo mamu aduro amwanom enam say so amma wani yahre wani how an senti denden nyina osia penia no oba mebo mamu aduro amwanom gina bo sisua me say brama kachi sisua me no kasai me fra no ma me hwe nipa bi obetu anamo abama so ene de kai me see o sofulai opposite Assemblies of God sofulai soldiers for kwan so sofulai soldiers for kwan so opposite Assemblies of God uduro no mabusa akwa ketekete kra obetro eye Dr. Masoye gina bo sisua 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 Doctor Enyani yaro nkwa na mesa obi tie me na so say ne de diabetes omla so oba mamodu amonom ama diabetes me kire sugar content bia na say sugar level biara ewo ni padua na ebua na esew ni padua no na enam so ede yaro friend diabetes aba ni padua oba meboa mamodu amonom ama diabetes biara ewo ni padua akọ ede amawo ede diabetes nti obi enase atatai diabetes nti obi nanti a tese nimpa botimi ewro ede wabrokro onye de onim adentia ne nase ite se fom oba mebon mamuoduru amonom ama onase atata nyina de atwe kama gina mo sisi a 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 utiemi ofri ebia sere so timpom na ebatani utiemi ebia ofri sere so timpom ena eba ofri nyina hin na eba agoso baby afu baby a ude ose ubesi eye sofulai udu sofulai busa se okọ eye soldiers for kwan so aso ye friend Assemblies of God unedu Assemblies of God abusa obia oho bia becho enna madwuma pa Dr. Miyenti ene ma yaro sa papa awurade nyankopon adom wode adom me na me de samanfo nti udu no akwa ketekete kra becho gina bo sisi ne bla ma so ye 0551 09 89 61 0551 09 89 61 enya no ko obo no o se doctor mi be ma na so mintimi enya e brada kwa na me do oba no so mebo ama bibia so etime de akoye penis enlargement oba no so me de mebo yare bia oba doctor ma so mebo ewranya ko ponshira me friend ma me kwa kwa adwuma first trial obeba no me chi odon bi free ewranya ko ponshira shalom peace.
Okay, thank you very much. That's it. Apomoden Zach yena trans yena afi 1020 yema the 2029 no meba ye be fa no 29 Zach Ethiopia
1030
sana wa fa no
ana ma de different
na he na 30 no he o se be bi o
se football mu
wa munti
football mu
koko yen ko enja
1 second bia ba
enye ngasa ma no ko 30 no aka me kaya no ano no
so interesting week. Football, a lot of football leagues, you know, midweek games, Basel are very, very interesting. Now, Mr. Otuo, means who follow the Cameroon for because I said United for as a coach and I'm saying or put the wrong player, Dinganga.
Kondrompo mbwemu
kondrompo
nka
onfo nana ti United for na anya nje kra se drop no de omunu problem bia ba ase two players BM say mistake in senka there's all drop one drop no
okay
think senka yo mumu senka drop no nka onana de ko so na afi on the vice captain no Abakar no on the captain think captain of the team but I think say he has issues especially with Eto
okay
so coach no mapam no brace
okay
mapam no but if you for the Cameroonian story now we say Eto no be afi say obo no ne ntiti no obefe president he will bring some decency and order
no deba
no but I say na no ko sa ba no ko e say e chen kroma de ko o ye next year bi no offer ni nuanom o hihye teams mu no moto abarma no
election match
yeah so there are a lot of issues almost say senior guys no were fighting for say omo bonus bi aka and almost say Unana in the team they may use the AFCON as a right place to demand sa bonus ni sa nyama na ye de bomo mu ntino wo de mo na mo senior guys am betimi ha adwenti en drop mu na enfon kola no nkoronko bo no that is the story from the Cameroon Football Federation a interesting one. Mr. So there's pressure on Thomas Frank and that leads us to a normal game of Mukwakuba against Newcastle United. Minister Nra utie let me follow you know pre-match na oye no so he was asked say after mo lose weekend and okoka say supporters no who players no he thinks that they are not true and true Tottenham supporters because yes a true supporter who not do what they did say who the entire say players or mistake mpo say uhuru no and he thinks say they are not true Tottenham supporters omo true supporters they won't do the omo here no so omo busa no say as he heard from the owners. Then he says they are intelligent people, very confident. Like in response to the owners, no. See, they are intelligent people, very confident. This is Thomas Frank.
Very confident.
Yes. It's a say after match they boy any the CC, you know. What's your manga? And you say people see it as another job on the supporters who because you say they are intelligent people. Just say they will not behave like the supporters, those who boo them, you know, and very confident. And maybe talking about the project, you know, and then the but you see, when you bought 7 games at home, no win ba there will be concerns. Now, the number of games they have played in 2025 at home, then you understand the frustration of the supporters, you know. So who is a team here? Obi okwa away a anya did one edi kwa away no. But home Tottenham stadium na over 50,000 capacity stadium. And they be Emma. Enti nipa do we nyina no come there to see their team play football and enjoy the atmosphere. No so be ya na show. Eti no so in 2025 alone. Omabo 16 games at the Tottenham stadium. Only 3. So just imagine, say, oh, Tottenham supporter. I feel when you know 2025 no. Bola Tottenham about oh fear moko shebi no. Mo win me and say oh fear. And I'm about draw me and say omo lose 10. Omo go back do oh fear. No supporter will be happy with such a result. Now, if you narrow it under a friend saying Thomas Franka, so to omo was 7 home matches, winning 1. Drawn 2 and almost lose 4 and yet a good numbers for a coach if you say supporters ekasantia you also kakabichiromo because these numbers
everyone coming but well, he was referring to the booing on the players was he and we need each other so if you are going through difficult times now some tired you know na keep a mistake number any say you are worsening the case. It's not like it was directed at him, no, but see, the players need you, especially at this time. They say, "Never mind, dear man, what's wrong?" No, and I said, "What's coach? Bounce the buoy was especially on the goalkeeper.
Oh yeah, the goalkeeper. Yes, I understand.
Like I say, you make him confuse more.
Yeah, for that mistake.
That okay, or not the obetiate, but that's a players na muhuru. Most beso mbobo mamu say.
Almost one name because to win only one home game this
so the team said they will need the support.
No, I agree. They need the support.
The muna more than am better much muhuru omo. I'm away team not take advantage.
No, and
that is his concern.
I agree with him.
There's a more idea.
Yes.
A more idea. There's a kudus when I'm fat. On say, Omnia no abona go. Supporters don't say, oh, shy, but where's the mama? But we didn't go my pass with me and say,
it's a difficult one. And I think, but, and then, I'm not quite ready to Newcastle United. Only said this season, the only team that I watch Tottenham away Arsenal. So, as away. Arsenal, Nkwana, like Tottenham, Etu away in the Premier League, Washington. No more very good record on the road before Arsenal stop more in the Premier League. So they will hope say, and it will continue against Newcastle United. I was arguing on Bagboman, so already know. Say, born a mammy or money Newcastle. This is Newcastle education win the EFL Cup. Newcastle 2-0 in the EFL Cup. And last season, and continuously in their last 4, no, look at the results 6-1, 4-0, 2-1, 2-0. It's recently, no, Newcastle any games are a good one for Tottenham Spurs away to Newcastle United. And those are our own Newcastle ones, no. This is him. Yes, now we're in and quay more. But I never got me home 1 year. They are a very strong side at home this season. Until some call first away game. Now, so far this season, Arsenal and then I think Liverpool and Akusho on but another game they play the Omedi Gugu. Yeah, sure how it will go by. Look at more of a Newcastle United advantage. Yeah, sure how things will go for them. So there's another big game in La Liga. Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. Barca are first on the league log, 34 points. Atletico are fourth with 31, into a 4 point difference. We'll talk about Alonso de Ochana. Remember they are playing tomorrow because I'm saying coaching big teams, and for anybody you need some level of maturity. And yet tactics and the more they are going to coach a big team. You need certain number of play off the foot because now what Alonso is going through at Madrid, and yeah, but tactics as more, but players, now on to change a bit more, and he or at least I'm saying your either Trent another Arnold, other Gula, and I say Frank Garcia, but other guys on to be. Now that is them at the situation, It's a stage where you need a big man, a big coach with a big, very body to take that decisions, But on to me, we'll talk about it. Barcelona last season, about 2 games against Atletico at home. Moment me and share Atletico. Atletico won 2-1 in the La Liga, 4-4 Copa del Rey. So far this season, 14 games in La Liga. After Atletico losing their first game against Espanyol 2-1, Omar 13 games unbeaten in La Liga. So they are improving. Just that draw in the home in terms of actually away games, draw at home. But in terms of only 3 points between them and Barcelona. So Barca also in your comfortable side. Even when they are win their first in La Liga. But look like I said, now teams are able to score and create a lot of chances against them. Defensively, they are not perfect. Yeshoma against Alaves over the weekend, and Nami and then Yumbre against Atletico Madrid, and the kind of quality they have. Usually Alvarez, Mo, Baina, Solo to Mo, and all the quality guys that they have in attacking end on them. So very difficult to see how Barcelona will score this Atletico team from scoring. But one thing I also chat Barca and they say, Omuko and Nima, they are dangerous. Now, also I'm attacking two of last season are all back. Rafinha is back. There's Lewandowski, there's Lamine Yamal. And against Alaves, we saw them, and they play with a lot of fluidity here. Almost we share 3 goals outside games. And there's going to be a game that I see teams need now. Goals will be scored outside game. Atletico will score, Barca will score, but more likely 2-2 drawing game at the new Camp Nou. Mr. Tomisha will say 2-2 drawing game outside game now. A bit me of course on some sort of.
Obed.
You met you for a quaba. Na a dear chan, dear singing, and some neighbor. Not for Froba. Once I'm too. It turns out that December will be an interesting month for Manchester United. Very, very interesting month. And over the years, for the last 2 years down the line, Manchester United facing a lot of problems. At time or more ambitions, turn sideways, in the month of December. And send Ruben Amorim Nyan so smooth in October, winning the manager of the month to us be November. No, say a bit me a farmer soon by December and be crucial. They need to hunt their demon and defeat that monster. A time United struggle in the month of December because United lose 9 out of the 14 Premier League matches of about in the month of December.
Since when?
But 9 out of 14 in the month of December.
So that'll be 14 years.
No, in the 14
month, they can play
they can play. So it's almost the man said 2.5 years, 3 years down the line. The month
it's a combination of Ten Hag and
all over.
And
what I'm saying is a demon attacking the glory Manchester United. Started some more building in the English Premier League. Idea be a home. We do that time now. As ye babe quiet one. And I'm to the first thing it does is that it put you in a desperate mood for the winter transfer. To send your team a settled system. Now come necessary top ups. January the kind of results of December a complicated January transfer, and most of the time we make the wrong purchases. 2, December no see a month back what teams you separated the men from the boys. Check almost all the major leagues. You realize that the points gap ne bobo so pa. Ko Italy see 28, 28, 27, 27. E bosso. Spanish La Liga is to 2 head. You are talking about 34, 33, 32, 31. Atletico Madrid ne Barcelona. First to fourth, 3 points. Over Premier League, Arsenal it may be 5 points. But the points gap between Manchester City and even team of that almost the 10th position is not up to 10 points. So what I think it's almost 7 points or so. It is any 1, 2, 3 issues be a baby and you are out because United they can't ask me. Or you're just 3 points behind Chelsea. Chelsea not that 3rd position. That is how close and keenly contested a league near answer near December. But with the twice year 5,000 or a year super zone house. No, you say start here. You need a quabble, but for the better, we need more to sign. December on a sad anything, and that is why United need to hunt their monsters. Now, one scary news for United, yes, according to FIFA, by December 15th, you should be releasing the players about AFCON. And United have three guys. They play an instrumental role. Ruben Amorim game no bon. Talking about Mbuemo, Ahmad, and Mazwai. Also, when you know about
but yeah, provision you can arrange with the country. See, we move 15th. That is a mandatory period. But between the federation and the club, you can have an arrangement.
Yes, but that was the same 15th. That is the middle of
December.
United
still on Mbuemo, for instance, or Kobe later on.
Okay. As to some money, but will be a difference.
Usually almost
okay. As to some but on paper now, December 15th.
Okay.
Which is almost half. Now, can the next half.
Sunny, there's more money in term.
Near Sadia Kwaku January. The business end of the league. So, yeah, we see Ruben Amorim matches now on so man so looks a bit manageable, kakra, and hoping say for the first time, the demons are a tie striking Manchester United, it will be a different story altogether. United will go after them and defeat them in a grand style. Now, one club, them. I can't make it be say Johnny be blue pie be for fire service. Real Madrid. Them giddy. Now the news are about from sports. Just say Madrid open to let go a player like Rodrigo because he almost 36 matches he's yet to score. Dani Ceballos wants to leave. Frank Garcia, believe that now is the 3rd left back option he wants to leave. Now there's a loan dealer, Omo Pediama Hendrick. Frederico Valverde so sem no so shasha air boiling. And there's another major one which is the Vinicius Junior contract extension. These are exits. Rudiger will not extend his contract, and in fact, Madrid might not even offer him a contract extension. Nankwababe extended. So summer, we are looking at Rudiger and David Alaba also on their way out. And that is where the issues is. Now, Sanya be do transfers, Nukreba be be a film. Ami ashe kwanya Madrid be replace you to maintain title ambitions and all other things, you know. There is the tactical conflict and the issue of balance at that. Ego kakra tactical conflict kakra control so kakra Obi share Madrid and Girona game. No? There was a moment corner better one Vinicius Junior person Kobo corner. And Xavi Alonso rushed from the bench to tell Vinny Junior to leave the ball. Now, Otuo, show the body language of Vinicius Junior. It's just a kai. It's easy. Now, Obomobe Alonso ne say Alonso personally, I inform on enough for be said. A quiet person of fast born a born. So both Vinny, no boy Mbappe, no boy to Bellingham. The balance of the team no, it destroy. Oto uko to say tikese area adwin I have for respect me tikese o. Omo ana womo ya Ancelotti nyaade no. Finally they are getting to a stage or more appreciate say na Adiana and Ancelotti and what he was managing was never easy. And it goes beyond having all the tactical acumen and san was solve these issues. Atagula were chiri, Rodrigo were chiri, Vinicius Junior were chiri, Master Antoine were chiri. Sani Obama Mrantie when you know bien yaje. Now when you that team bonding, that unity to go to the field and deliver, and that is where Xavi Alonso is having issues. Me from day one, me share how I Madrid young recruitment. I've always had this firm belief that Alonso was never the man for the project. Madrid needed someone he will adapt to what the players are doing. Alonso pan can team power here. Sa Basa ne sa teams na almost signing no. They sign players to fit a particular tactical system. But Madrid didn't sign players for that kind of tactical system. Madrid the end there so ko jaswa. Owu ko bi e fa anu ato. Owu akoko a e kama anu ato. Owu e akranti anu ato. Enti odi be go kitchen na wo oba no say wonnim sane ye yes an kwan ni nyina wo de sa anam ni nyina ye nkwa be feli. But also Basa the end there so akoko kwan no mo ya. They are signing things that suit the Akukon Kwine process. But Madrid in Yenisa. And for somebody who is tactically stubborn and rigid like Ancelotti, he will have issues. And no na make say I mean yase went me nsuo bibien free obi Vicente del Bosque and even Carlo Ancelotti. Because these two managers had something making superstars happy. That is where the issue is. Now Madrid is a team of players. Young generation don't be superstars. Because Vinicius as the Champions League mienu at the second or Ballon d'Or so to per his age is a superstar. Jude Bellingham is a superstar, Mbappe is a superstar. And now some footballers personal ambitions who are many super everybody want to be the face of the team while the project you are building the project to support him to grow. But as a Madrid project and support to Mbappe, and that is why the other boys will have issues. Interesting times for Madrid. But I don't think it will end good. It will definitely end ugly. Now, so to me, the man who's in Barca Atletico, what a game it will be for Coach Francis Flick. Flick, they are two just say Obama Pedri about the Bobby, because Obama Pedri bears 60 minutes. Now, so this is the La Liga table, and if there is a game at Barcelona, Obama we are seeing in Nigeria. They say, Hansi Flick bear back to back a match way. Currently in the world, the most informed team is Atletico Madrid. Our form team will be in the last 6 matches in all European competition, major ones. So this is his records. We keep 6 clean sheets. So Atletico Madrid naturally, you said Diego Simeone, places so much emphasis on defending that they are scoring at the same time. No to share the other table no son. Goals need flow. So one end excellent defending, the other end they are scoring. Okay. And that is where the games get difficult. Barcelona will need to bring their A games to a flick dig deep to win this game. Possible lineup now by Eric Garcia probably will partner Pau Kubasi. Now when you Kunde Baldi, Pedri and De Jong and Dani Olmo as a Nija neighbor, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres. Now let's come at the setup. Me too.
Okay.
Yema Basa.
Okay, so let's go at the ones Madrid this year.
Yes.
Okay. Dela Atias say as na show mo for we and na almost started our form no.
Oh sure.
Dela.
Minya Dela.
Oh, say they are no kwabriche no aba no come say.
You know too difficult game for Barcelona end-to-end stuff. But if no say na me sure there how Barca for na attack him. For how Atletico for no quick transition here adwuma no. Se Barca for na manage o machiro no be highline sema. And Atletico for na help. They have the talent.
Se Barca for Zomaba.
Yes, Rafinha is back on the left side together with Lamine Yamal. Good. So what an interesting game will be back.
Good. Interesting.
Barca need to be careful with it if they want to get away.
All right. Yeah, go
ahead. Liverpool no West Ham on Sunday no. Okay. Na adie bi bama. Liverpool supporters no kwa say Cup of Nations emrantem. Na sala nkontem.
West Ham do mo nya ade o.
Almost Cup of Nations emrantem.
Teams na umbe how Premier League
na sala nkontem.
West Ham nka ho. Mo ba West Ham.
Sala kwa. Mo team no munya balance.
Yo.
Doto on say ade ba ko esi hu ni say Liverpool cut off Florian Wirtz no. The entire Wirtz anko Bayern Munich. I will decide so be call Liverpool ni say. At Bayern Munich, Florian Wirtz's favorite position Doto oye classic number 10. Bayern so na Musiala na boda position no. It's what Bayern can say. Omobe ball no together with Musiala. But between the two, Florian Wirtz will act more like a winger with Musiala occupy the number 10 position. And Kajeme need so we were just able to kwana Bayern Munich bema uja bibi asemetna because see the German chrome bobo 10 jina ha see ya emu 9 that your son said that chombe Bayern Munich. Because Bayern Munich is the eye of German football. And I will free her. Na mzo 1 year to na Liverpool and the slot promising say obey the center of Liverpool attack. Obey man aboard the number 10 position no. It was about Liverpool no. Yenye na show Liverpool team in last season na. They no boss our position here Soboslai. The season is start here no. Na say o shift Soboslai. Ekwa as a right back. No the Florian Wirtz ebe boss our position no. It will for Liverpool team now. On the right side of the attack, Soboslai and Musala. Yenye in perfect Soboslai, defensively he's weak. Musala defensive contribution abafom. It's the right side of Liverpool defense. Clubs started some more exploitable because now be the weakness of Liverpool. To me, so many Chelsea after the game, Cucurella say they knew they would beat Liverpool because Liverpool, one of their weakness, baby a Salah, because defensively Salah contribute to nothing. And no money and more for the Florian Wirtz never boho emfa. Yes, emfa because so obo hokra na still right side no strengthen hoye. Omoni West Ham game no. Yes, West Ham enye a good side this season. But omo pick up kakra and then no Espiritu Santo. Say afina and your master te pick up kakra. And yet too the recent standard West Ham City in the Premier League. And Omoko game na Liverpool coach decided say he will play for Ramvet at his favorite position again. But Auburn the team will also need balance. For 11 months near in the Premier League, na Joe Gomez started game na Liverpool. and Obo Joe Gomez at the right side of their defense. Then Soboslai as a direct replacement for player Fenise Mo Salah. Balance wise, social Liverpool team now against West Ham, they defended well. One thing at Liverpool, as I have a problem this season, and when they are defending set pieces. The ball set piece are either say you throw in, corner kick, free kick, never say Liverpool. It will show me the West Ham game. One of the strength of Joe Gomez aims to how team defend the set pieces. It defensively, Liverpool were better in other games. To omo ball, either Conor Bradley and Salah at the right side. Games omo ball Soboslai and Salah at the right side. But when omo ball Soboslai, a ball Joe Gomez can at the right side of Liverpool, their defense and the attack then will look solid. And me sure so be here Sunday again be able say, yes, not yet up to the standard. But that was Florent Witt's best game in the English Premier League. It's finding balance for Liverpool to get results. Maybe I can come so too. It's highly possible. Say Liverpool might even sacrifice in the Premier League era. The best player Liverpool has seen wearing their red jersey in Mo Salah. It's in the Liverpool fans they say Cup of Nations anthem. Na Mo Salah nko. Na the omo hu ne de se Mo Salah kwa team ni benya balance. Omra no na afa. Nti na bi Salah airborne the last season e wo Liverpool. Mamenko Spain Atletico Madrid ne Barcelona game. Do bi ka to se ne game na nya den wadada no. Yes, Barca na ebo home. On say because of the Spanish Super Cup. It's no match fixture we dey be semi-final. Barca are the kings of comeback in the Spanish La Liga this season. Atletico Madrid so are the kings of Tima Zoto on time go behind Timo Nenebo. Over La Liga this season. My remember a few games Atletico Madrid, whether the start of the game or in between the game, Atletico Madrid that could behind. Nam to Chajibi. Obo against Rayo Vallecano. Obo share Rayo Vallecano 3-2. Atletico Madrid na share first goal. Ricky Alvarez, 15th minute. 45th minute, Ena Shabaria of Rayo Vallecano, Etiekano, Mane 1-1. Then 77th minute, Ena Garcia. Rayo Vallecano second goal man game near 2 man. The as at 77 minutes. Now let's come Madrid behind Rayo Vallecano. But Ricky Alvarez here 80th and 88th minute. Etienne can share the winning goal man. Let's come Madrid winning 3-2. Then their only defeat this season in the Spanish La Liga. Also this season only lose just one game, and that was the first game of the season against Espanyol. Yesterday game no, and Johnny Cardoso, the American international, share first goal at the Atletico Madrid 37th minute. Rubio ne Mela, Rubio share 73rd minute, and Mela share 84th minute. And that was another game Atletico Madrid go behind. Games are Kenya no, difficult. It's Atletico Madrid team so to omota share first goal. Tine omne Barcelona born no mo bebo ne no. Who the teams in me performance this season need your more year at the tunes and any. Now we say uwe or mummy no. And your make kako say Atletico Madrid will score the first goal. Barcelona so on the other side. Team I sheno I will play chile babeteka whether so babe draw and now babe win here. In the Spanish La Liga this season, Barcelona is the best side. Now the man and the game no, bema boy de muye den say. I'm up for actually Barcelona weakness this season pa, especially more highline no teams are exploiting. Teams are Barcelona show munyina no defensively in the La Liga they are not strong like Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone a master when it comes to defensive game. It will be Diego Simeone as coach. Some is certain and they are certain say your team is able to defend well. With Barcelona attack and a possible Lamine Yamal, Ferran Torres and Rafinha, they are going to meet an Atletico Madrid back four of Molina, Jimenez, Matteo Ruggeri, and Monsieur Hancho Almotono from the Dutch League. With this back four, our money Paulo Barrios, any Koke Ejinano, Barcelona will need to dig deep to break this defense. But Barcelona on the other side, a quarter number first was stopping Nico Gonzalez, Giuliano Simeone, Alex Bena, and their lead man and best player, Julian Alvarez. Barcelona defense way, Balde, Kunde, Kubasi, Eric Garcia. Yen team more game ni and there was 45 Camp Nou. As our back four, the to stop Atletico Madrid from scoring. It's Atletico Madrid will score, and it's possible they will score the first goal of the game. Ebi a game ni yeko yenimi no. A drew stage so you need individual quality players to give you results, and that has been Barcelona for this season, especially with Lamine Yamal. As they say, Rafinha Aban, a free Lamine Yamal more because Lamine Yamal kwano teams were cutting Lamine Yamal off because the left side of Barcelona attack was weak. It took cutting Lamine Yamal, what cutting the attack of Barcelona team no. It's in any way a very difficult game. Game needs a draw, mame. Possibly be a 1-1 or 2-2. Let's come Madrid game am 2-2. Or Barcelona bebo. Kakabi in the English Premier League. Mistroma Manchester City against Fulham. The Inter Mistroni say. Me share Fulham last 3 games. No more last 3 games no. It looks like they attack. Pick you more form at the right time. Omo front four no. Zutu. Joshua King, Samuel Chukwueze, Henry Wilson. Sorry, Joshua King, Chukwueze, Wilson, and then Jimenez. Now, when they are attacking, how quick, especially when their last 3 games, MVP Chukwueze na who? How they are quick. Manchester City team is no. O form defense na baby e ho nwunu pa baby Matheus Nunes ebo no e ho so na Chukwueze befa eti do be win battle no wo ho no nzuto key e wo ne game ni mu yes Fulham will concede based on the City attack there bibia chese Fulham will concede an attack of Jeremy Doku, Erling Haaland and Phil Foden our started finding the feet there bibia chese club I friend say Fulham will concede, Manchester City too will concede. It's possible go both teams, but possible win the episode 2. Yamfama club versus Manchester City. Newcastle started picking up. Or must start picking up. Now, Tottenham Hotspur lose how they started the season. And you good time on this year Newcastle. Anytime I watch Newcastle, especially with their method. So more Bruno Guimaraes, Joelinton, Tonali. A problem met him be Premier League in him. And when they find their feet, because of how they defend, how much turn defensive transition into an attacking transition. Voltimadi, the say who in the Goa or share against Everton, the calmness, the technique, how the shares are go now. 5 goals in the Premier League, meboa. It looks like Oman Newcastle for MF. Alexander Isak. Yes, he's a different player, more stylish, hold that play very good. It's the Ocean Newcastle team to Tottenham Hotspur team now. Me say them who Tottenham problem no because with the players that they have, I was expecting Tottenham say at least they should be winning some home games. Nobody ever can away from no. But stage here with me, so show money Fulham game now. You do stage fans in the team no. They don't see a team almost support you more resource. And when you don't have the fans backing you, now we lose the spirit of the team. It's in Newcastle, so any a year Tottenham must be given because we St. James no. Bema boda yema Newcastle. A possible 2-1 or 3-2 was again. Then bomb of Sony Everton so no. A win or double chance for Clubber. Your friend say bomb off.
Okay. Now to your first point. Boy, say our reasons for saying Salah should leave for AFCON are that one, Salah has been benched twice this season, and on each occasion we won 5-1 against Frankfurt and 2-0 away to West Ham. When he was benched, anytime he's benched, Wade plays his best game. So far since he joined Liverpool and went ahead to win the man of the match. 3, Isaac has scored one in a FA match against Sunderland in the absence of Salah. Southampton, yes. And scored his first Premier League goal against West Ham when Salah was not on the pitch. With this, every Liverpool fan will want to see Salah on the bench. Yeah, take. Sorry, Salah and go bench for Libya.
Me dey win am here.
The you say they win the or go bench na be win their uncle.
Me Libya.
Hey, football for.
Okay, enti yegusu kaka ye ho se ebe no ben na eben 28th of December. Ye de kukudam any chochoro na Asia.
Ye to ticket.
Ye to ticket wrong. Okay, match member so ntino. Many boss ye to ticket rent. Also for phone bi. Na enya exercise no. Boss star 713 star.
Star 713 star.
Sabo 33 star.
33 star.
50 hash.
50 hash.
Once again, star 713 star. 33 star. 50 hash.
Okay.
Boss options no home.
Yeah, call your options or the you know say Legacy Night.
Good.
A branch here match today at 50. Making Hotel Sunday December 28. See as I just be can do baby here to Anoja. So just yes you do baby no ye nte unka tie koto yes me anu ne nto ya de. Okay, see one was get ticket for self. Get ticket for other. And a 3 insurance info him say we no. Ma minya get ticket for other.
Okay.
Okay, nti 2. You call na what say? Legacy Night regular. 300. Yes, over 6 that so.
Yes.
Standard here 500. 1 that so na VIP 700.
Good.
Until when my main top me demo be my main to regular no. Okay, regular. My turn on say how many tickets?
Yes.
Or say busau. How many tickets? Be out time will be here 10 or 5. Okay, Sia and sister until I'm in 2. 2. Sia and sister 2.
Good.
Or 2 regular selected. Enter recipient's number. Hey, Captain, this is me pay a number. Oh, me better study. Obi I mean talk ticket am no na be tell you pay. Okay. And this is your number there saying
0243
02 minimum 2005 you and them 0243
54
saying
54
but o say o number you can yes obi answer ni momo mfa so nka so ni awe obu ameka say o be he say yes any kakra come on
o 54
2005 send. Okay, so recipient name attend the amount no abba mobile. Okay, no answer accept. Ma accept it. Na fe wa mawe no abo code na show. Okay. Me code near 2432. How I be born we at me 234 24 and 2. And run what to ticket, you know. Yeah, they are.
And the boss, yeah,
and they say what must to be their mobi. Obi na pay the phone.
Fantastic.
This is the Busam says system.
I told you we never call Emma.
Otomo, it's not a number.
Okay.
Dom the Beman Street.
Yes.
And Besame the man a tree beji. Befu beji and Zania Kobiani.
It was so
Tobeji and Zanafa. I asked them before.
The boss, yeah, and Ebiana Babra would be 5 and I'm not telling you baby to me. Short 200 no munya mount. A star 713 star 33 star 50 hash. Nani na so bis anamnyanti adwonto foro na menkoto ene de tie nie. Yo mrantie de bemoni age ene wo ye mesuafo de ho ene wo mpanimfo de ho. Nti he e ba no se mrantie na family so mu awa hunim. Samini kwa de kwabra do nwom e ma no momra no ombe se hokra. No hen ba kusi ye mesuafo ne de no no. Na champon na nkasa so mu dia. Muamu say ade achi. To we nyina no ene de 300 for regular 700 for VIP standard no 500 guys I am making hotel 28th of December inti number na mo pese mo so table no yemfanso ma mu yekuo wo no ma na mo ba 0550 799 375 na 0554 458 769 number C obetuma frɛ na ɛno nso yɛ jam table na nyama akoyie yɛ kwa yɛ betwa na nkasa yɛ ka ɛbrɛ kakra kai deɛ yɛ fra igbo 20 motors na afei wakra ka no ɛbrɛ tie bi pɛ na abeduru from Japan no company the B forward matumire no mekyerɛ wusie no mo deɛ no kredie nti no ewiase no ba bia no mo agent mo ne di dwuma Ghana deɛ no ɛyɛ Isaac Button wɔsebra obi so opeka na okra ne yɛ deɛ ni mu nti ɛbɔ no so betisi ahwi ɛtisi ahwi dia ɛne yɛ ka bɛn na okra no wo pɛ deɛ tie nie yɛ Toyota Fozi yɛ Toyota Noah Sienta Toyota Vet Toyota Peta Honda Step Wagon wobisi dabi mepa American and German cars ni nyina no wada roma yɛbɛtɔ ni nyina so ɛde amount me ka ne sɛ yi a na maka kyerɛ sɛ yɛnyɛ work and pay bia wo yɛso ɛyɛ deɛ maka kyerɛ wo abetima tɔboɔ no wɔ fam ɛno nti me ka ne sɛ ɛyɛ Kumasi Tana so wo de kɔ ya santoa no obeduru Agricare first before ya santoa Agricare ne dantia bi esi o mani mansa no oduru Agricare hɔ no mo ne cars ne sa hɔ no number ne 0249 849 972 0249 849 972 no for Isaac Button Franco dia abusua was one the brand so ye enyema no what it so bonya ne be nti 40% discount of 40 dia ebi wom uhia Nokia sesia Nokia no nya yam nko a ye wona na ayi wo ho no mo dia hwe from kama na afa ne bi wo ye Samsung iPhone ye smart TV 32 to 100 inch on air condition washing machine microwave generator CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere nyama pa ya maka nyina no yasebra ejaba Challenge Bishop Edum Old Melcon Kofo Clinic New Kajetia Honina no yatitu susi ya hwi 0245 316969 0245 316969 maminka usa Carl Chako 2 place Carl Chako 2 place die nimu a ne Samara ena kofa ba ye brebi ba ya ne ma menom brobodo teni bidie de frama yen yese pipe fita ya nya badwum bre menka bida ena Samara kofa ba enu ntenu ani betu ase anopa ena anwumre ne ase pipe fita kaka bia nya yen halitosin so away 0246 864 798 and 0501 454 462 no nya ka Chako 2 place ni bi etimi ato wo hia dro na fa nse police ni adro sharp imbus no a menkwa gina nsa na wato obi so ma mimu sa de ote won se adro no kran kofo se ye na beboa me ana ono de wa hwe ya obi beka cho so tofoforo we na beboa no atwa no agya da achi bi no asa akọ no asa beto sika se ye kwa ti diabetes ulcer cancer hypertension UTI candidacy body pain menstrual problem loss of appetite stress ni nyina ye ka bom covid ba ye no police ni adro sharp imbus na yade no dwane koi ne ya so nkomu a eno ane ebenom yenimu da yare foforo bi ebeyi ni tire wo system ne strong a wunso yare bi a wo venture ewo ni padua ne mu 0246 2084 96 0261 388 149 wo wie ne sapa mame enka wo se krom hade obi agi super lovek ne nyama pa edi enu ntiro se menka wo se uptown foods no bonya no ne eben no ipa cho mu ye kuo a emfa nkoma ma ne so munye ema no daji omuni ni fo mmemi aso ntino wutira anya yi a joro frede beba no na kaka fam ekuofo ni wa odi ne mu se bedi watam enu nti ena iba ne se occasion se ya ne de akoja wo mu se munye de ne pam ye ni chicken noodles na ka 160 no ne 55 Ghana assorted fried rice 210 ene ekofo 99.3 assorted jollof rice na nke 210 ene 99 Ghana na toasted chicken 180 ene 75 Ghana me kan sa cocktail mocktail ya de abeka ho ene wo pure local awache banku pure fufuo pa na no so wodi aba abeka ho ni nyina na say yekopiem ewo Kumasi Railway filling station abrepo JP filling station bom so off Ahensa road amenka so crow from the Yebensika FM ademra so block house amenka o say eno so ademra your petrol filling station tana so Apasapa junction Anaga junction Oferukum police station Kenya say Garden City University 0596 922 066 0596 922 066 nuanya Lovek na dia ne pani bi Uptown Foods etumi edi Roses Roofing na menshaw na ontomunkom ni nyina ne se sidi na peke sidi peke so dia na je se abusuen dia kan se brabeton chansen pa te se aluminium product zinc woto enso awia akonya we de yemfa bonya bre ufiri boga wo babelandia me moda no so mfama wo ba otimi kotena wo kra dwodwo ho bia na de aka ne mo so nkwane inside ne de nya de ayedin bia number nti nationwide 0501 453 869 0544 338-042 na Rosas Roofing aboa amonya nchance pato e de abo wodanso Filotimo Industry wono e na akofa Filomek no e de aba Filomek ne de empanimfo pe emerwafo pe na kyese enkra no nso epe e protein calcium vitamins and ye room you say you good for all ages on more and lasting freshness now for hygienic and also healthy you can say you will hit to ho vanilla apple and a strawberry and so ho when you oat to be conflict be ganso kins be and a whiskey be ya bo modem na fa bi som ubo sampa tasting aye different de upa bi atu e de egu shop or more ho and a provision ho no e 0599 990097 na 0207 939 968 nuanya Filomek nimbi etimi ato ohinre koso do yada roma boss player be some power specialist herbal hospital yade be na etete wo a ohinre entimi anshow wose fa fatty liver no ebra hepatitis no fabra ulcer fibroid kidney and ntia de SK yade bomodin atu ayam keka na se uyam pom na fei ebu faso okokoto bi pe ebejai liver can so de yede treat liver conditions no kama and ntia to din caretakers jirka herbal medicine and capsules mema bia nya bia ebo no papa emma ofira dum kwa dum ewo empem anumere eye Accra Kwabenya ACP Road Power Bar Stop yewo Kumasi fe ya Sobuzuntu Road Adwaya Junction Takrade eye Ahantama Bank no ene ne ben eye 0244 544422 and 0200 383831 nano so when your power specialist Herbal Hospital boss
Tino, thank you very much afi your Ghana ha and you ever heard someone koso e Ghana enra 11 wonders for no asenya win na no mbo draw se the coach we oba no there wa hese nyama ya kama
under all those conditions I can
no be so ka se bi o ma solve problems
no before that
no
information I want to say the month no mo salary na am say na akabe bosum mienu ana na outstanding no muntu ya nti no ba be ka ho na omun na yemu na resolved
okay
ase more let's say bi nso ankofo onu ba mu aye ka no
na me ka say a problem there ba then you solve it. That is why they are leaders.
Yes.
Seka assembly ni kwa mu a zene go in here no answer so be e kono baby.
Fantastic Mr.
Okay, Captain TNT na fe.
Anti no 11 wonders Mr. Maniaje wa maniaje ne se me da bia me ka se mani we local league no papa go dey nya wo dey anu Mr. enu an ye timu match as me enjoy European leagues no Mr. me pese yenso dey no one day you get to that level no say him to me cry you get close na yenso nya bibia fanye ni because to the football no a business o football economy no Ghana na yentutu enema ye hu say the football no abo nipa so we nipa ene through football team so to omo aye omo ne friends omo aye breadwinners omo families a na tell to say so we ni here onya de pa omo the ade bia be ma ye football na say bia ya no mani wo ho that's why many abre or everyone wonders or you know no na me particular about omo game no and I can see omo coach no oye adwuma with passion and it's a bit more to us so a bit me abwa so good win for them and so to omo say omo de to achiri according to coach celebration and they omo park so omo free pie na celebration no omo de to achiri it's omo kwa ko pe bia bia ka ho celebrate ya omo stay in the league and I want to believe that management is doing the right things then you at me akos so good one there for 11 wonders tebi and ye behwe Shapilo Munso no mo kano mienu kakra ne a coach je sapon no ne akonti na me podo bo ama se ntuma na wo kan se yeti ho na ye hwe se mo obi ankosom enisa ne man wo kano na wo kosom ayo adigi
at least a league no you heard from the brother sense no
yeah
kwan bi so no ama Ghana at least on the first na akoye se obi enyo mo be show at least when you draw back community when you win and the competition is back.
So after Shapilo no about 2 games, 1 draw at Hohoi and no about
2 games.
2 games after him.
Okay.
One draw at Hohoi and a win way.
Saying dreams also as a almost bro.
Almost struggle almost you know
the last season the same thing. But actually no money awarding. Yeah, be really go ma holding be back.
The umpire say be clean holding. Na nya holding a being aided by Obi. So a clear on the no ye. Mr. You better know only I can. Now so to us I'm talk about management ne tanker team no Asia. Was after a series of what they describe as poor performances no. Na is omo transi. Na young to ye. And number 9 and I'm so too. Me story from a grapevine source. So too, a grapevine source. This is you know, and some that happened. And number 9 no, so too. But we are the way forward of the club. 2, but you know, how I said both tanker team players no, as well as the medical team no. Ebe ma so meba ho. So too, third one no, and somehow o ma catch the kotoko players na. Omo other injury list no and so management no communication e so no and the last one no so too the recruitment into the second round no so too no so mo kan ho asem na say na tie so too mo kotena say any management no tanker team kasai e mo hu say results na e ba no enye results a hoto so e de kwa be fa so o me lift o mo ho no it was considered tanker team no e ma o side of the story e ma both perifono agitu mu say akwan bafaso me page team it one ade on bafaso o mbe ni so to o maka kire the medical team no as now protocol about 13 players are on the sick bed 13 of their first team players and I'm so to omo injured want me and participate in games of mobile the tanker team free say ekobasa since the team be one first choice no you are forced to play a player be a ka you know. For example, the last game was Antoko Toko Boy, you know, against Mediama. About 4 players from Omu team B. 4 players.
Ombobi.
Baku Bobi. But train bench. No, train 4 in our bench and Baku Bobi. So most of the time team coach be our full squad now. Well, the player bit number not because wasan. But at a particular time, be playing with my player, David Yamano. But when it is that say, who the player, but not only confident in that player, and so the count national, and at the it becomes a problem. So you want to say your players on the bench, you know, will be or shoe or must be as good as Omo.
You want to register?
No, to send your player stages, your levels. Until you register players, only now the same level.
But any player register means he's ready for the season.
I don't know. But then your first 11.
You see, okay, with the time.
Then your first 11. Your first choice.
Yeah. Now football move from first 11 to because injuries, no.
To 18 players.
We are then 18 players, but this all 15, 16 be almost there because there are injuries, baby.
Yeah.
Now you cannot guarantee how can say competitions then also. Will be bread along the line.
Yeah.
In the middle of the season will be bigger. And the coach there at no point now bet me come reason say injuries in Dinamina. It's almost be there my JT.
I never sound so fair to the coach and so. Never not to know fair.
But I'm just a babao. You see in the course of the season.
But it will become too rampant. It affects the coach's performance too. For example, so too, Kotoko Nei players I think already 28 or so. 28 you know. I'm more the count on Oko and a shot about 27. 13 on the sick list. 27 or 13 sick list I can't say. Your mathematics now a drop more. Uko into a game. You are forced to play. Who's a register young players need for the future. For players are making. These are players. One register almost there. Immediately,
who register assemble member.
Assemble. But yes, you need to assemble, sir. It affects team performance, kakra.
So that is where, as a coach, you show how good you are.
That is why. That's why you manage some ways. Or will not draw. In some difficult games because all Mr. Somebody is not going to draw. So first team quite ready to make draw. Or better
and moving on no. Coaches should know said injuries have become part of the game.
Of course they know.
And to all register players for a season. Factoring
maybe
many problem of
fantastic too.
na ma wa me gina so ameka se nti ne emomode
fantastic Mr. Otuo and the one some tanker team because we no e call the team medicine also say they think as almost up home game because end me must say Mr. Otuo players no epra any omu recovery rate e be ka sim radio yeso ache say kodoko tanker team no mo agiteti why akotoko players pra how omu che anso no mo timi aba for example set kojo nanko wa pick the form na Mr. Otuo yahu game bi okọ practice e bi you want say off set no nya that no ko say you after that Mr. Otuo 3 weeks yanti set kojo nka as against name and no more na no Mr. Otuo yen say na hu game bi no wo ma set training grounds mu play these are supposed to be minor injuries but yet they go and they don't come back
yes and them so an area we don't know intimate
that's why we can say you know omo no makasa no makasa Because in Europe, I think ABC that will. If you see my class, people are question that tell you medics no.
I mean, who is that?
Oh, I think I'm no come on, you know. I think Kotoko management no. I was talking no makasa. Say, I did not be here. Never to me as PD players no recovery. As of Mubua, Mano Eba. It's also on your advice or because the echo be a has to do with players who are injured and need Kotoko players on Mopra. The management no want all the players to report at the training grounds. By assessment be. The assessment on Mobile no. By players no. Wow, injury no. Anything for almost second run no. They will take your name off. No more reason to be ashamed. So be on Benya a squad that to at any point in time they can fall on them to play. That's what they want to do. Because almost Claudimo. Second Johnson was that Johnson boy no. He's a Kotoko player. But he was not registered. Every Audio no, won't play part in the second round.
The ACL, already 8 months.
It's a side that said yeah. And Adena, you off. Never register being show to play the second round. No, the baby, you know, at the end of the season, you okay? You come back to the team. So they've requested that all those players must report to the Kotoko training ground.
I say you only need a report from the medical team.
They want to
see report to now. No more any will be
let me say the medical team will be there. The medical team will be there. Yeah. Now we're near my Fico. So to assistant now Kotoko players and Nanka coach is the person who register here. No more here 2 strikers, 1 defensive midfielder, then a winger. But because of this exercise now, they will have to wait and see somebody okay. So the Nanka coaches in the Coparo, a defensive midfielder, because in the Kotokono it looks like Akoya Dabon Kwan, even though Tino do but the toss Tino do on wait ye.
On your chance.
Oh, on your chance, we don't know in Parkers no. I think he needs to maybe 1 match, it would be advantage so much. But I think on one no in Pedano. Then 2 strikers, a quarter, and they will need another one. Abeka hon 2 beka kwampuku and a winger no so abeka hon we na nka coach dey ko ana we na
that is
because o mama dey you ka so na
for 1 minute be so na
me for 1 minute be so na me ko house of folk NCC chairman you see for
that and pray the coach yourself na abeka man no
we ka ko committee on here
you see there
when report so total from a grapevine source
no pray the
me make a coach as a man me ka ko
what na say more
the meeting na me ti ase okay meeting na say enyo coach no now what ti ase sir
there be issues we bro
oh okay
the brand Indiana yes I can have a lot of issues how can you say a player was a bra be physically present today
and your coach na management
and me by TA your doctor for your medical condition. So if you ask any doctor or a regular conva, on can say Bramami who anymore. Over found crata, no can say the last time I say Bahayari or the Bahani, my anything is a papers out.
Depending to the coach Mansa.
Come physically.
For you know, no
one better, normally my near the
a decision will be taken.
The Ubia when you knock. Would you know how better who say with the knock?
A decision will be taken. Thank you, team. Any medical team player okay. Because of so you say
I didn't did some
the Jojo
I
have to folk sika omunyan to amare ni head nkin na House of Folk NCC chairman you say Assembly NCC chairman afa o can say o say the NCC chairman Yusuf Abubakar believes the board chairman executive board chairman is only taking careful steps to ensure the club does not face any future sanctions, which explains the delay in selling the Visoto. That's where Chuchima Sukakra. A Kananya Badada, Yanya Boka, yɛde decision aba out ana yɛsɛ club no tua wotua wie a wokɔ sɛ saa nyama no ncbm de sɛ got nothing to do with FIFA mebatɛ sɛ ɔte aseɛ it got nothing to do with FIFA ɛno deɛ ɛwɔ awie no ɛna woba back to team
you bɛ sɔ the bottom of the matter ɛyɛ dɛ na saa nneɛma wei ba
sɛ no deɛ
sɛ de bɛ ɔkutua deɛ but
ɛtumi firi sɛ yɛn no ɛyi ne sɛ
ɛsɛ wobɛtua kotua na akyi
wa yɛwie na team no ensure sɛ team no mu na ɛwie na sɛ wobɛsɛte nneɛma wɔ team a wasɛte ɛtumi mefa sɛ
Zach
ɔnsamra bi
okay so I know there was 2 separate meetings at Kotoko Secretariat.
Hey, different from Siasi Adi.
What did I mean?
Siasi Adi Bakupe also separate.
There was a meeting. There was a meeting.
So there was 2 separate meetings at Secretariat. The first one was between IMC and the technical team. Second one was between the IMC and the supporters leadership, which you had won some in terms of what happened. But I want to believe that with the technical team there now, now the current recent results because on their last 5 or so games, they've won 1 pair. Their last 5 games, they've won 1. That was against Young Apostles, and lost 1. So and yet a results that Kotoko are excited about it. It's the normal mandatory Monday meeting between the IMC and the technical team. When any special meeting, every Monday, after games they meet to evaluate and review. Coach tells them inside of the store. So if they have input, so now one thing I be clear and say the thing say injury, because last game boy. Even up to 15 senior players to be in the on the list. Just that can in prepare. Which the thing say I bear one key area, one key factor. Now my problem is now certain to the north bench. On the bench. Okay. Because I want to ask for example, when my last game I'm told say first half I don't had issues and then so free game anymore. So there's somebody Samba once again come and play as a defensive midfielder and Hamzata to go and partner Zakaria Ewechirono. It's I beg so clear say they have issues. Now in midfield, now they are limited in terms of the attacking area because they are carrying paper. Now Beka Jau and Babaya and he was also suspended for one game now more against Mediama. No, so team no. So I beg clear say there are issues with injuries. Any one of them now Karim Poku is back, those who they are not pulling. You see, clearly English is not a hard which they need to solve it and get the team on track once again. It's I'm sure say coach because based on what I hear they say he also emphasized on injuries, being one thing that a hard but who can be say football there. Show team fashion team say injuries will come in at any time. To have
and any registered player could be called upon to play.
That is why it's a register. Yeah, your players are winning at the same level. But the person on the bench, you should make sure say what prepare say at least Babano he should be able to play and give you the results that you want. Because just say any team can get in the first level bench they are not the same. But he should be good enough say and we are there. He steps in and gets you the results. So let's see what will happen from Omugiba against Hong United. But clearly, there are issues that the things here. Say Kotokobo 5 games, no, we need just 1 hour. So to how do you pay? Yeah. Because also we need just 1 in the last 5. Say similar. Starts with Kotokodia, which they think say a good one that no person. So the ticket meeting. We are Kotokodia IMC so IMC needs to put us in the share. The first thing was about the swearing in of the supporters chairman. A friend is saying Chairman Solu. We almost say Omo Etaban, he has not been sworn in yet. Even though he's working but not sworn in yet as the chairman, they discuss it. Now the IMC told them say because of match and about boss so ne midi kini akonto na time ni ho enti if now they are going to have some period of time there, Kotoko IMC no aje to say on the 13th of December. That is Uncle Boho Hoeba. The next home game against Dreams FC. They will swear some solo on the 13th, which is Saturday. And the channel Kotoko Dreams FC in Okumase. So yesterday in that meeting, what they agreed is they will swear some solo in on the 13th. I'm say oh so called my side on them so board any demand fee popular it made in because what meaning say what say about that is omukan about
I saw the only source
now they had a discussion on Fabu sensors so too say it's not pulling I say agent Fako I stagnant, it's not moving. And they think say by now there should have been improvement in terms of Fabu sensors, I say economy. So what they agreed is say now one, almost say they want to use the Fabu sensors to do a project at Aragodache. So that Anya Bian they know say supporters the money say among say BB air coso physical. So when they see say this project air Fabu sensors car maybe mama kofo aga come home and the arbitrage canon on Fabu sensor. So what they are doing that in the next 2 weeks, there will be a project that they will name. Say we are doing this at Aragodache with Fabu sensors.
Apart from the usual monthly payment.
No, like some monthly payments now they don't use it. We said the supporters
as a pull factor.
Yes, pull factor. Project no. Now I'm for on Trebi. But what he said, yeah, decided project he will come on board.
Okay.
So now that is the first thing that they are going to do with the Fabu sensors. 2, deduction no. I'm say now program now say maybe I hold the 21st of December. Not 21st, you don't miss cows phones who are and one no NTB. Skip also on the 22nd by yes, currently that is how the system is. And so also they are no air. And then they say in the 2nd December.
And the 2nd.
And then the 2nd December. So scan new phone no so na yantia. 10 no after no anu dem free yanti.
Any amount for do.
So say most people cleverly omude tin so scan ni so.
Oh. Nana said they will just event say. Oh you went free so event say. You once you have agreed say until there.
Yes.
Any date at all. That's baby also it.
Yeah, until now.
I said the wabo saying.
Yes, until now what they are agrees on money for no. The cover for the and say they should now
change the system.
At any time be an for phones be an ometmiati. And he wabo bosiano quick loan for no. Time be a baby and omati. So they want them to migrate Fabu sensors I think to match. And one meeting
okay.
These 2 areas are discussing until Fabu sensors don't be normal proofs and the content. So these are areas that happen here.
So we are not winning issues in tea. Only say man. And captain captain with the wadama. Na yenye no fast na film regibone. Kojo maya. Kojo bunsu okay. Mke mi wafa kojo bunsu na okay.
Son the bapani no Bernard Bonsu celebrating birthday.
Yeah, captain. Yeah, quite.
So Asante Kotoko, the meeting was a necessity. Na in seminar na say me mante physical instructor there no room. Otuo physical instructor hono mante, which is something they need to address because for almost 3 weeks down the line.
Physical instructor why they
need physical instructor. They are not oye no onye bi. They say one of the technical team members na the players no run it through that process. So they need to look at that. Because players recovering they can once a month. The physical instructor to a major department your club physical instructor / rehab on the head I need under him the player any free injury bar ne rehab or the baba the ababi no na ashe ni panansa enye department ketwa. Recently I was speaking to one Ghanaian player or Rwanda na no picking injury na all back na all can process Rwanda hono
The Rwanda for you
process here didn't FM bano and yes a timetable to timetable ebia 2 hours for this 30 minutes for this 45 minutes for this
only junior team
Sakrani and if you are talking about Kotoko players prepara yem fan raw sa keke because nipa ne bia oba back no ono na print mo so bi boni position no boni ye pa ntino or force no ho aba bon se no ho nto ni ye na asa akoka no
ebi so coach no so hia no nti brantem
sa ni nyina ye adwuma ketwa sa ati ye jane sa tra sa na mzutu at the end of the day we might as you solve issues but we are not really solving the issues ye po if you analyze the Kotoko team
people na mebusa no ho sia kan say me say na tie dey serious say players am play na mumra na ehwem mumra me ehun we say mo prampa 2025
on say
and now your computer say your board you di ba na o ya re nyina be good doctor na nim no bra na ehwem to prampa
on say
okay
extent to which you are about my return root cover rate no
say doctor na nim
to me make it up to the
so second all these things must be with the medical team
maybe you don't see
your return date anyway
because I can no on say to Kotoko fine okay Ghana nyina most of the medical team members near part-time workers in fine but any can say nke part-time ejuma e full-time ejuma you get a medical department a private hospital be now my partnership kakra when on betime nya time kakra dey ama guys no because say you can return date the return date should be obvious weeks away if you are 3 weeks
I 10 days
if I said minimum of 3 weeks maximum of 5 weeks that was say say no betime aton in temper 3 weeks achepa should be 5 weeks so because of that you get an understanding say player na ebia oban second round won't be bo
you should know
yes there may I a bit okay I careful Kotoko the any say some of the players have returned must started training team so say be a some players number some your man another assessment for instance in team menu Emmanuel Kote these are players in your ACL maba now if you listen to the positions as it to pair reinforcement now why may I captain story no AC assemble that the so near say Zito requested for a right back because Shaibu Abubakar enya ACL and a court test when ACL waba back they saw any team in the bubble he was not registered so I think Zito ediko tum perifo him so per right back no and in ebia management ka so okay then you betwa court ebia scan for from say second round obetimi abo ana so wontimi mbo probably that would be the logical conclusion best scenario but player we proud that day yen kasi ye ko set for fraud to know when he's coming back tebia dia wa back now or dey training no because Zito made that request and as it to requested for a defensive midfielder Kotoko in team men onu so anya ACL wa back say bia in the minds of Zito you try to convince the IMC say Sam Rantia na bia e jiri so mo on me hu se metimi use o mo second round no tie bia na IMC so okay sadia e be sama doctors for no nyina e be sa akwa akwa obi enhu se o ma ho den no metimi dia bebo ana o mutimi fa mbebo a if enya sa pa na ye another phone dia then he raised a question about the structure of the Kotoko medical unit and how they are keeping records. And about the time they say coach him to you be in a like wilderness because Oninda way bad where they're planning with the person. So these are some of the things for other ones pop up to say Fabu sensors near know. To Kotoko omomo menim brefa abu sensos nso kakra ya kasa esi ekrum ana ya de nam ne yinam first na ye nyina ye de enti enta akiri no se no sa de na ifiri nipa bebre mu wo Ghana ase because say life is all about money enti first na nam so to hu so bi atu hu asi ho na ebia na adwuma okọ ko di be 30 minutes anu ahwim na ode ye Kotoko adwuma nko ha no sa bre no won se ni ho sa eso atepa obi a hese de me ko ye dad me nya film so if ye fan so fabu census number ebe bo akotoko nti obi ambo a obi am emo kro be bo akra na sen kwa no be fa so abo a wo ebi abaaku bi no waka afam to say be as your media houses we all know to some extent because Kotoko is based in our region your ebia minor responsibilities to them but nipa no ese bibi ne piano wanya wontimi nya ne hwe so there should be a special unit so there should be a special unit that is going to collaborate with every stakeholder ejiri so betimi aboa masika na ba we to esika ne yakofa habo and atia yakofa sika ba de yenya no ti se bia ba ku bi na lo asafu duku aba ha no abebo code no so sa da bi o yenya sa ne ye no ese there should be like a conscious effort where conscious effort no yeah this scabia lay as foundation because if you don't lay any foundation financially it will move movie gina ho enti it's not just about say ye di koye project na mama fon say koye project o metua o even beyond ye di koye project no there should be something body wuro no because me to sika na nipa ni be yi yes dey nti na me nyi sika no wo se me ka ho me agye atum se me ka ho but say me ka ho keka no
de me yi dada no e de na have you explained to me what you are using my monthly payments for?
Then
say minim say so I say where ya na atin usika 50 100 ni ade no if they ask you to explain what they have used the money for e bia mo obi antimi nchirem se sia o ana nchirem ho amunim
you say ye ni man so mo jigu ho e bia omo de be bibi da foforo so moving forward to and these things it should be led by Nana Penkra. Honestly, Yamfa Bibia Anton Chen, there's lots of Fuduku, he can do his own thing, but such a project and the possible returns. Because Martinus and Mohu said, Sabusumi Biani, Yanni Padudu say no year, saying instantly at the hop. I am second. Such a thing should be led by the man the kind of respect and an upping commander. And the senior, the presence here a bit scarce. Enye onye all over enti opie ba ko a e wode e betimi atweaba enti we create saade na around him no at least some man from sa kwa no so Nana Penkra ne ho jimbe 1 month okay of abu census mu a nipa betimi a convince me bra ya sa dis ka ta akire nya se opie ba sa ahwenta akire o eni o ma ta akire
so me that's the champion I mean show you yeni komo
do asem ba me ntiase
emudi ahia
say management ne technical meeting mi makoye meeting the pressure to technical team ne so resource e ba no mani nya ho ne sa anwa
so they are meetings to assess your body more to review
ntiase o
so
minim de ntiase anwa ne ko so
we are pressure na ne
na se kotoko resource o munya ye kra team ne ye men a ye tie chiri to say we need problem no many kotoko management member bi shiaye after omobo bi shi na omukọ bo samates 10 omuwi omukọ baseke holy stars ono omobo ni bi o oba a day after omune baseke holy stars no na mishia no am say tie didin command so osreme o kufi na one pa osia yeso o kufi na se de wasi abre no am say ado fi nebe no se o because he if you are boy na call ayi anyina se ko he game ni bi na se de mesia meka anyina asai this is a comment from a management member and just imagine players enti ono ko management member na tia se fatigue there affect club no aside no so our last squad and I'm to rotate here and then you can start accusing the coach but na ya yet is it to ni sometimes you or you're forced to even use certain players at positions in your position I don't know ni nyepra Me say Saturday we maka. Yes, I have a lot of friends within the Kotoko medical team, but me the last 2-3 seasons no more disappoint me. One area affect Kotoko back the last 2-3 seasons. Kotoko medical team no. Players are qualify or more pass medicals. Player never na kura nka ball. Zutu.
It be so say a medical regime no fitness. So because what about the injury records of players? He answer no more.
It's no.
What's the medicals? No,
the medical team of the club. Every single player will be back club ni biano. Mostly the say they get the history. They have to.
Oh, only I go to play about medical.
No, see, you go to play about no.
I dey consult.
You go to be no. You go for play about no. You be ejuma. The only time I play and you be just to see a play and then inside secret as was sign. When medical team that can play, they were passing the medicals. No,
and Americans a kind of a recurring injury, which will not show at the medicals.
No, but say unim the history of the player.
Do they know?
They have to.
No,
they have to. Because you were Juma, and when it comes to Nyoma involve a medical idea, you grow. And then
I understand point now, but say, are they involved when they are tracking the players? For instance, you put them on a radar for the medical team. Now I compare the medical before they even.
No, you might not be involved. But
record be the medical.
Evan is when I started my co-focus on the sports department and me position as head of sports. I have every single reason to ask questions. So to the mission. And to the maker say,
striker be a few good
because no striker na help you go stars in there. You medical department. You na mo scout na go striker. And you Juma. Momo de mo Juma na say. Yakofa player naba no. Wo na for be assess player no. Na waka say player ya modini bai after see you go through you know or you fully fit to play. Then omo go for player na ba be na go trans na fit the contract wakwa sign. Hwe Abdul Fattah issue is here. Last season, hwe Minta ene Eduku. Akwasi Asante Machelu. Hwe dey see here. Say player to be back player go to me sign player or do training picture or then a 9 ball shot back no player need to be
say you will preview what a wooden pan by the medical will not see it medical na there so we plan a kwa by idea one what
they quiet here hospital now can we yare no more na yare na ye busa so wako ba bi da ye betenya medical records ye busa nti doctor bu wo insist say okofa ni nyina aba say dem you be good
na sanity o ha
nti na because eno no eye medical team na djuma anyway ayo madjuma because the rate at which Kotoko players prepare no so maybe the mejitu say there is more to it asema na say kan for management and technical team to decide say what we prepare training ground.
It means they've lost some
trust. Alarm. And team me feel say omo ape omo yini kakra so na meche no
because it is difficult to get medical records of players in Africa. Elsewhere in Europe, the medical team knows the medical records of any player they have even started to scout. What's that money ni how?
That's what obini mo bi kire. The entire Americans as we nyina say Kotoko fi Morocco bae no so to be kai kasa na Kotoko fo ka
Obiago say your assertion have been true if the performance and results were any different before the 2-week stretch. Before a honor a Monday morning results net.
Oh, but they were not
draw ni bia
they were not losing. And before Baseke game no Kotoko ball draw against Vision FC. How many games are not drawn this season? Before many Vision, how many games are not draw? No more share Omasha Chelsea. And no draw out of lands, and no draw
nations.
Ewa way. And Adriana near Adriana so draw. And no share has. So to the mission I say. It's what share a team see American Massimia, Mizutu. Look at their performance. Beat is a Heart of Lions. They are within the top 4. Getting a draw against nations. Ewo Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Last year nations here kotoko. Even within this period, Nekura na ye kan ho asem no. Africa na ho, it's the most of their games were in between. Africa no. Concentration wise, ehe na wo. Ba me de make a question say, se metie kotoko mpanyifo kasa omo di fi Morocco ba ya. And I'm expecting certain changes with how they deal with omonyomi kakra. Because on say kasa fi Morocco dodo na ba no, especially from even the communication department and the supporters leadership ne say Africa na kra ye kwa ye kono kwa.
Sir.
Oh, na de so mo kan wante. Omo se ye kwa ye nkwa ye hwe. Nti ye ntra fie ne mu aboye ho. After 3 weeks, after the coach in quarter top of the league. Now the rest of Africa na besako.
But say at least locally you have to compete.
No, Mr. Almost some more kind. Almost say Africa ne dey koko gigi ani.
When say Safo be correcting.
Enyo no kwa ne kan yo.
Obi tu kan wi.
Kuti chairman Soli, ono kura ne kan sem ni. And they felt say omo kachi. Ti Africa no mo be ko biema.
Why should it be difficult to hire a well-qualified sports scientist or physical trainer and a video analyst? Why can't we hire a physical trainer in 2025? If others could bring a physical trainer from South Africa and elsewhere in 1999, 2000.
Omokasa after Morocco game, no, I was expecting changes. Changes, even say. And your man say, even when you look at the technical team setup of work, and your man mukurano, to tell me omuntimi. How fit are no players near? Say omu anymore. But yet,
Muniska for.
And it's a Muniska there, back to my 7 American.
For that high tech.
So many is they back to master na make us say o mobile number kind say they cannot go to Africa again. No more entertain omo because of the Africa na kotokoko you know. Omo take a decision. I'm not one you. You start a league no. Abeta mo no ye kotoko Messi and Ronaldo. No ye kotoko most important player. Adana opra you know. Management members, technical team will be adding to supporters. Because of Africa, Nesika sem one day. Nesa kotokoton abeta mo enu kwamati se siska na mai. Teams do say na to top clubs. Say the best at this season. And not the best player. No atono. Because club ni nisika African come it me dey say. And sem no mo be ka kire ye no. Any do muko hu no Morocco no mbebo ya mane no. Ya wura fi o mo fi ho.
Kwame Abedi, you say Ogum used to talk about injuries and travel arrangements. Also Ogum okoka se minya bus mo.
I mean I'm say with the kind of bus no more. And Ogum situation is not equal to situation.
And secondly, he was not having a physical trainer. But the story was twisted. It was different. Some of the issues have been there. To say,
it's like I say, but the infant is saying, you know, Morocco. But we don't go Morocco. So Omoko,
rich man.
Omoko Abio Kutabano, Obia Mekari. You will be a good time to say, Omonia Procura Omobro. Omobro Moso. But Morocco, almost said the standard is high.
But it will take time to get there.
Entina make us say taking time no. And there measures no putting in place. You are about to change the Nkwaji League BM.
The Casa after Morocco was called down Bobo. It didn't come from any decision maker in the team.
So I say, eti Morocco no Miloto and some no more kind. I don't know more jai. Now what you league in here? Now won't you share with your mayor? And no man has a share.
So on the way, no now she said.
But on the way to see you.
Okay.
As a teacher, nobody can say, but the physical instructor. How?
so the whole nature.
But it's also a video analysis problem. Eti mi oto. Me fu say laying a solid foundation. And here, supporters and pressure and players being a baby and one and one is at this time. I don't think so.
That's right. News for no and
Bernard Bonsu, Mr. Kwajo Bonsu, Onima Vic, Omubapeni, with CEO of Bomvi Cosmetics, and then I would integration happy birthday. Bernard Bonsu, Tino, Mr. Bonsu Befro.
News is next. It makes 4:30 on highway. Good afternoon.